Sorry about that. It seems like every time I try to go live, that's when everybody wants to call and text me, which then knocks me offline. But this was a good one. This was Jennifer Leon calling me and telling me that she was having, that the site was having difficulty. Not our site, but the U.S. government site is saying, oh, wow, you sent out that alert. Now our site's down. And so we don't know. It might be up tomorrow. So, try going to the link, votecats.com. If it does not send you directly to the page that has the big blue comment now button, then maybe try it later or try it tomorrow. We're not going to let them get away with this, though. We need to let our government know that they can't hide these reports of these people that are abusing animals. And I'm going to read to you the email that Jennifer sent out. It says, right now, amid all the distractions that come with the season, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, that's USDA, is working to permanently block public access to animal welfare records, a move that blatantly protects roadside zoos, circuses, and other big cat exploiters from public scrutiny. We can't let this happen. We are already fighting animal abusers in the dark after USDA unexpectedly removed the Animal Welfare Act inspection reports and enforcement reports from their public portal at the start of 2017. Big Cat Rescue was among several groups that regularly accessed these documents to determine who owned big cats, where they were located, and how they were being treated. And if USDA was enforcing the law, which is, I think, the main thing, they don't want us to know that they're not enforcing the law. So that's why they're just like, we're just going to hide this and not let anybody know that we're not doing our job. That data purge not only impaired Big Cat Rescue's work to end big cat abuse, it also set back other groups and advocates who use the information to battle puppy mills and horse abusers. If this becomes the new normal, those who profit off the backs of the cats we love will continue to operate without oversight or accountability. You need to take action by submitting a comment before Thursday, December 26th. And when I was on the site, it said by December 23rd. So please don't screw around with this. Please go do it right now. The USDA is accepting public comment on what they call the Privacy Act Systems of Records, and there's a whole bunch of these apparently that they're trying to hide, but this is the one that has to do with APHIS. That's why the link that we sent you in the email and that votecats.com, where that points to, will take you to the right one. And so here's some of the things that you can say. I mean, you can make it really simple. If you don't have time to write this down or a way to record this, you can just say, public records are public records. You should be making all of this public. But you could also say, I do not support the USDA's proposed changes to its system of record keeping under the Privacy Act, which would conceal Animal Welfare Act and Horse Protection Act records from the public. The USDA should fully reinstate its public searchable database for all Animal Welfare Act and Horse Protection Act inspection reports and enforcement records, including inventories, warning letters, administrative complaints, stipulations, settlement agreements, and court orders, consistent with the USDA's practice of many years before 2017. Before Trump took office, all of this stuff was available online. The personal privacy concerns cited by USDA to justify removing records from their public site are invalid. Industries regulated by the USDA are not private individuals. They are commercial entities that use or sell, I'm going to add, exploit animals. Transparency enables accountability. Public access to this information helps ensure the agency is appropriately enforcing laws intended to protect both animals and the public. Consumers have the right to know if a business they patronize is breaking the law, or if there is any concern for public health or safety. Access to animal welfare records allows me to check if my local zoo or circus performing in town is not complying with basic welfare rules or is exhibiting animals that could potentially be spreading disease.
Amazon property.
Hello, Pamela. Instead of moving to protect licensed entities from public scrutiny for potentially unlawful acts, the USDA should focus on ensuring that citizens know how government-related facilities or how government-regulated facilities treat their animals. So please go to votecats.com, tell the U.S. government.
Linda, on property with 4 private tour guests.
Tell the USDA that they need to put the citations and the inspection reports and the stipulations and the court orders and all of the stuff that used to be up there that everybody could see if you dug deep enough, and we tried to make it visible to people, to put all that back, because you have the right to know how these animals are being treated. And right now, we can't even do our job to let you know when these animals are being mistreated or when they're just disappearing off the radar. And that's my biggest concern, is these animals just disappear off the radar. They're used as cute little cuddly cubs for a few weeks, and then they just disappear. And nobody's going to know that if those records aren't kept public. And so USDA, since 2017, has been hiding a lot of this stuff, and now they're trying to make it permanent to hide it so that nobody can ever find out about animal abuse, and I don't think that's what you want. And I certainly know that that's not what's best for the cats. So please help us out there. And I'm going to go back through. Unfortunately, I can only go through the comments on this one, and all I have is Clever Designer from Misha. So thank you, Misha. I wonder where I ended up broadcasting this to, that I lost everybody from the first one. Sorry about not getting to your comments. What I plan to do on these Big Cat briefings, I do these every day for our Alexa device, and it's all audio. So I want to handle whatever the topic is first, and then go back through your comments and any questions, be able to answer. I'd love to do that, or just find out how you're doing in your world. So thank you very much for joining us. Love you guys.